Let us look at the construction of a parabola with the use of tangent method. Construction of a parabola using tangent method. I'm going to read the question that we are going to use in constructing this parabola here. So the question says, draw a parabola of base 150 millimeters and axis 80 millimeters by tangent method. Draw a parabola of base 150 millimeters and axis 80 millimeters by tangent method. That is the question that we are going to use. So let's see how this construction can be done. So what we are to do first is to draw a horizontal line. So we draw horizontal line here. So draw horizontal line as I'm drawing it here, and then so somewhere in the middle of the line, so draw a vertical line. So draw a vertical center line. So in the middle of the line. So here we have a vertical center line like this. Alright, so here we have the vertical center line. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that we are going to divide the base by 2. So we divide 150 by 2. So the base is 150 mm. So divide 150 by 2, and that will give us 75 millimeters. So take a measurement of 75 millimeters from this point. Okay, so take it to the left side. So this is 75 millimeters here, and then from here also, so take a measurement of 75 millimeters to the right side. This is 75 millimeters here. And then so the next thing that we are going to do is that let's label this point. So this is point A, okay, and I have this point to be point B. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to call this point, I will call it point C, and then so I will now come on this vertical center line from point C. You take 80 millimeters up, so this 80 millimeters, so we have this point. So this point I will call it point D, okay, and again, so from D again, so take 80 millimeters up from D, take 80 millimeters up from D here, so this another 80 millimeters. So I'm going to call this point, I will call it point E, so we have this, okay. So having done this, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to connect point AE together and connect BE together. That's the next thing that we are going to do. So with the ruler, so connect point A and E together with a straight line. Connect A and E together with a straight line like this. So here we have this. Okay, and then so connect BE together with a straight line. Connect BE together with a straight line. So that goes so it goes like this. Alright, so we have this now. So then the next thing that we are going to do is that we are to divide AE and BE into the same number of equal parts. We are to divide AE and BE into the same number of equal parts. But this is how I'm going to divide the line AE and BE into a number of equal parts. I will do the division on this line CE. Okay, so line CE, so from C to D is 80 millimeters, and from D to E is 80 millimeters. So if I divide 80 by 5, so that will give me 16 millimeters. And if I also divide this 80 by 5, that will also give me 16 millimeters each. Okay, so that means we are dividing CE into 5 equal parts, and then DE also into 5 equal parts. So that means the total division that we are putting AE and BE into is 10 equal points. 10 equal points. That's what we are doing. So we are doing division on this line CE. So let's do it. Okay, so all right, so I'm taking my, so let me use this. So 16 millimeters each. We are dividing CE into 5 equal parts. So 16 millimeters each. So I have this to be 16. So next is 32. Okay, so then if I move it up like this, so I have another. So this is 16 and this is 32. I have this. Okay, then coming up to point D, so I take 16 again. This is 16. So next is 32. Okay, then I come up here. Then I have this to be, this is 16. and this is 32. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so this point now we are going to transfer them onto AE and BE with the use of the t-square. So look at the way I'm going to do it. So move your t-square, bring it to this point. Okay, then mark it here, then you mark it here. Okay, then come up to this point, so you mark it here and then mark it here. So then come up to this point, so mark it here and here. Okay, then you come to this point, so you mark it here and then you mark it here. So next, so at this point D here, so put a mark here and then you put a mark here. So come up here, so we also put a mark here and here. So up here at this point, so put a mark here and you mark it here. All right, so then, so coming to this point, so mark it here and we mark it here. So at this point, so you mark it here and mark it here. So you can see what I did. So we have this line AE divided into 10 equal parts and BE divided into 10 equal parts. So we are going to do numbering. So let's number this point. So I call this is point 1. So this is 2 and this is 3. Okay, so I have this to be 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7 and this is 8 and this is 9. Then I have this to be 10. Okay, so then when you are numbering here, so just call this, even I don't have to put anything here, so just, but let's leave it. So we are going to number in this direction. This is 1, so this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. So here is 5, so we have 5 here. So you change the numbering, you reverse the numbering on this side, and then this is 6, so here is 7, this is 8, this is 9, and then we have 10. So you have to reverse the numbering when you are numbering the point. So that is the most important aspect of this construction that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so now the next thing that we are going to do is very simple. So we are connecting point 1 with point 1 here with a straight line. So this is what I mean. So connect point 1 together with 1 with a straight line. So set the ruler, so make sure you can see the 2 points, then draw a straight line to connect the 2 points like this. Then connect point 2 and 2 together. So you connect 2 and 2 together. Just take your time to set the ruler and then draw a line connecting 2 and 2 together. So connect point 3 and 3 together with a straight line. So set the ruler and connect 3 and 3 together with a straight line like this. Okay, then connect 4 together. So 4, okay, so connect them together like this. All right, so connect 4 together with a straight line, then connect 5 together with a straight line. Okay, so that will pass through point D, so it goes like this. Then connect 6 together. So just let me set it this way. So connect 6 and 6 together with a straight line like this. Then connect 7 and 7 together with a straight line. So here we have 7 connected with 7, then 8 and 8. Connect them with a straight line. So that goes this way. So connect 9 and 9 together with a straight line. Okay, so connect them together with a straight line. So that goes like this. Okay, so we stop. You don't have to connect 10 and 10 together. So what we need as comma. So if you look at what we have here, so if you look at this construction very well, you see that there's a curve that has been formed on this side, okay, as we have it on this surface, okay, on the outer part like this. So a curve has been formed. So let's bring that curve out very well to form the parabola. So here we have this point. So this point, so to go with this point, there's a point, so where the lines meet here. There's also a point where the lines meet here on the outer part. Okay, then we also have this point where the line meets. So this point, okay, so this is the point, this point D here, that's what we are using, not this point here. Okay, take note of that. Then we also have this point where the lines meet. Then we also have the point here. So we also have So we have a point here, so where the lines meet. Okay, then so we have what we have this point, and then we are ending it here. So take the French curve and connect the point together. So if I set my French curve here like this, you can see, okay, so setting the French curve like this, I can connect this point together like this. Okay, so we have this. So this point connected. Okay, so then I will adjust it and bring everything to this point down here. Then I will turn the French curve this way. So set and adjust the French curve like this. So connect them together. Okay, so connect them together like this. Alright, so we have this then. So adjust the French curve and connect this together. Okay, so we have this. Alright, so you can see that. So this is a parabola. So with the use of tangent method, so we have brought out these parabolas as simple as we have done it here. So thank you and God bless you.